What's going on YouTube? Wild Lion Games here, and Refractor Games has added some new physics settings for the users to tweak. They've changed their default to realistic 1. It used to be arcade 1, now it's realistic 1. So we're going to check this out. We're also going to check out a community member's physics settings, and we're going to check out some of the physics settings I've tweaked. And yeah, so if you guys like the music in the video, I get the sounds from Soundstripe. It's $9.99 a month. No, they are not paying me to say this, but I really want them to, because it'd be pretty awesome to get a sponsor. And they're actually a company that I do really like because I've used them for years. So yeah, the music that you hear is from Soundstripe. If you're another creator and you're trying to find good music, go check them out. So this is what the game looks like in realistic setting. And one of the things I love about Football Simulator is the ability to customize the game towards your liking. You know, it's not an NFL game, but the community has made NFL mods. You know, if you don't like the default setting of the physics system that the developers have, you can use one from the community or pick a different one from the list, or, you know, put your own tweaks into the file and make your own physics setting. You know, you can get for some really interesting moments. Sure, it looks ridiculous 90% of the time, but it plays well. And what I do like, I guess, about this game is I know I'm not getting cheated. So now we're going to go in here. You've seen what it looks like with their new defaults. We're going to go into custom 2. That is by Mahalister. I think I'm saying his name right in the Discord. If you're interested in checking out his physics settings, he has them available to download in the Football Simulator Discord. But he's been working really hard on this, and I can tell right off the bat the hits seem to be a little bit bigger. Players aren't like, you know, one of the things I've noticed with this game a lot of times is the pin weight seems to be really heavy down at the feet. And so you get, you know, this weird wobbly moment where it's like the players are bending over doing the limbo in these really weird patterns because their feet are so heavily pinned. And I think that's something he's trying to work on, and I think he's a backbreaker player too. So really what we're trying to do here, and I'm doing the same thing with my physics settings, is when you have like these arm tackles or diving at the feet, but not to have players reacting by just falling over, and then letting those solid collisions feel more powerful. So, and right here you can kind of see the defenders are running away, so there's still a lot of AI things that need to be cleaned up. But a lot of times it seems like the feet and the chest are really heavy, and that's something I want to change. And I think we're both trying to do something similar here, but I really like what he's done so far. And it's definitely probably the best out of the community fit. And this is really clean, and I think he's done a good job with it. And this is a good starting point for anybody that wants to make their own tweaks. And now we're going to try my physics setting last. I'm not going to make this available for download because, as you can see, I've made a lot of tweaks, and it's definitely still a work in progress. We can't have the kickers kicking the ball that far out of the stadium, but I like that collision, and that right there is what I'm trying to aim for, where, you know, a defender dives at your ankles, but you still move. And that's another perfect example there with Sauce Gardner tackling Kyle Pitts, is going for the feet, but being able to follow forward. And then when you have two solid collisions like we saw, it's a really big impact. And that's what I'm going for. Now, I still got to mess with, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. You know, I know he's pulling on his shoulder, and so he starts bending backwards while running forward. That's like the type of, I guess, result I'm trying to avoid, is getting that where they move forward and their legs are crumbling underneath them, but they're still moving while bending backwards. And also, I got to fix the passing. I messed with the maximum pass height, and now there's just like no throw power. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix the throw power problem that I'm having right now. And we get Calvin Ridley going deep. But if you're going to throw a bullet pass, like if you hold the button down like there, that looks really nice. And I'm really liking how these collisions are starting to play out. I think the player movement on the cuts, I think I might need to slow the cuts down. I want to get the ball carrier to be able to pull away from the defender a little bit more. I know that, you know, we're trying to go for something pretty realistic with the physics, but I do think at the same time, one of the more exciting and fun elements of the game when it first released was the ability to just drag defenders for 20 yards. I mean, that was so much fun. And I don't want it to be that extreme, but I want some sort of balance in the middle. So, but that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you're interested in trying out these physics settings, just join the Football Simulator Discord, and it is extremely easy to install them. You do not need any modding or programming experience. I don't have any. I was able to do it in just a few minutes. It's really simple, and everybody in the Discord is super friendly, will help you out. But that's it, guys, and until next time, peace.